Now I think it's time for a new challenge. Now by new challenge, I mean that after you've been painting for a while, you will tend to develop your own style. It kind of becomes your comfort zone. Sometimes if you want to get a certain result or a certain look for a project, it means stepping out of that comfort zone and trying something different. And that is what I'm going to do on this model here. Now this troll comes from the Black Hawk Blood Bowl team from Games Workshop. Now when you're playing the game, this troll is going to be one of the biggest models on my team. So I want him to look good. I also want to do something a little bit different. So having built the model and primed it in Tamiya Fine Surface Primer, I've base coated it in Tamiya Sea Blue with a zenithal highlights of Tamiya Deck Tan. Now this does a great job at some basic pre-shading, but it also pulls out and highlights all the detail in the model. If you can see the detail, then you can paint it. And this is one of those models that the more you look at it, the more detail you find. Now it is very tempting just to paint this guy green, but instead I'm going to start with that Deck Tan. So now I've got the basic skin tones done. I want to add in a bit more detail because once I've got those colours in, once I've got those colours and tones and shades in, I can then see where I need to punch up the contrast or add in some more variability into those skin tones. Okay, so how do you paint leather? Using these simple colours that I'm going to work with on this, you can change the technique slightly to get some very, very different looks. You can go from quite a realistic worn leather for larger scale pieces, or you can go for more contrasty, punchy, fantasy style. Exactly the same colours, very, very different outcomes. So to start this off, I'm going to use 2 thin coats of Vallejo chocolate brown. And then moving on from there, I can start to build up the mid-tones and the highlights, covering over that with a glaze to unify them all and bring them all together. Likewise, when it comes to wood effects, you can go very, very similar colour choices, but the style and the way you apply those and to the model you're applying it to can make them look very stylized and fantasy, or it could be very kind of ultra realistic. Same colours, different styles, give you a very, very different result, which is some of the fun of it, isn't it? you like that, found that useful, please bash that like button and share it across your social media. And I'll see you for the next project.